So one thing that avoided now when EFK is coming to town is that there's no long trips like was last year. I was already joking that I'm finally starting to get over last March and the driving back and forth to Turku and Oulu. But does it have like what does it mean like that the trips are now 2 hours only compared to like if it would have been Kärpät, it would have been like a lot of flying, a lot of arrangements and stuff. Would have that had an effect? Is it now better to go to Helsinki?
Yeah, I mean, it takes a toll on your body, even if you don't, maybe not think about it that much. It takes a toll on you. You are more tired because you're up in the air, where the air pressure is a little bit. It's less air pressure or more air pressure. What is it up there? It's more air pressure, I think it is. No, but it always takes a toll. I know from flying back and forth in U.S., it was always a tough toll. And it takes a toll on your body eventually. And it's the same thing last year in the playoff against Kärpät. I know it's the same thing for both teams, but I think it's nicer to have a closer trip like to Helsinki with a 2-hour bus ride. That's way nicer than to be on a plane.
Getting my memory back in order again, I mean, this is the first time when you're playing playoffs in TPS and you're not facing Kärpät at all.
Yeah.
In 2001 was the first time that you were here, and then, of course, Kärpät was in the semi-final, I think, and then you faced Tappara in the finals. But that was your first season in Turku long time ago. What kind of memories do you have from coming to Turku? I mean, we had Hannu Jortikka as a coach, two championships under the belt there on consecutive years, and what I seem to remember about it, a lot of the players say that was somehow like a tough season. What do you remember about that?
Yeah, I had a blast because that was the first time I went out of my own home country and didn't know much about Finland or Turku. But I had a good friend here, Mikael Holmqvist, and he kind of talked me into come over here. And, of course, TPS was interested too. So it was a great setup for both me and for TPS, I think, because they got a hungry guy who wanted to go somewhere. And at the same time, I got my developing, my happened here in Turku. I was kind of stuck a little bit in my own team back home. So it was a win-win situation. But always when you win, you always look back at it as a good time. But as you said, it was tough. We had our ups and downs as well during that season. But at the end, when you win, it's always a good journey.
Yeah, definitely, and it's one of those championships actually that I remember fondly. I mean, Tappara was so strong that year, and I don't know, maybe this year again the same foe will be standing at the end. Of course, you can't think of that right now. You have to think of EFK. Yeah. But anyway, I mean, one thing that must have taught you that what it is like when now Gatorade Center, then Turku Halli is jumping and 12,000 people are there. I mean, you must have want to feel that again.
For me, it's still LUC for some reason. I don't know. No, but it's Gatorade.
It was, by the way.
Yeah,
still.
But it's Gatorade Center now.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's a great feeling. You know what? That's what you all these hours you put down during summer, working out, and you push yourself and you think, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And then you get to those moments where you get to win and you have 12,000, as you said, in the Turku Halli, and everybody's cheering for you. I mean, that feeling is undescribable. You kind of have to be there yourself to realize, what kind of feeling it is. But it's amazing feeling.
So do you have any sort of rituals how to prepare to a game and any sort of like something playoff rituals or anything like that?
It's very secretive. I can't tell you those. No, it's very, I have my routine that I do, but it's not like...
You're not superstitious or anything?
No, not whatsoever. I've learned to relax. Yeah. No, because if there's always something that, doesn't go right or something, you do an interview and you forget about doing something, I don't care about that. Like, that I have to do everything in the same order or something like that. I just do whatever comes in my way. No, I have my routine, yes, but I'm not that 100% it has to be right,
But there's of course all kinds of people in the team, so you must be looking sometimes in the locker room like, do chill out or something.
Yeah, I'm not so bad this team actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen way worse guys. Guys, I mean, they are mental guys. One guy I remember in Rochester when I played there in the farm team of Buffalo my first year. He bought a Kit Kat from the same store before every game, and if we won, he would save it. He didn't eat it. You know, Kit Kat, the bar, the chocolate bar. And then when and if we lost, he threw it away. So he never ate his Kit Kats that he bought from the same store before every game.
So he has like a storage of uneaten Kit Kats?
Yeah. Or if he gave them away eventually, I don't know, but wow.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah, I did not get that.
But let's go like this. I know this is a pretty big question, and I'm asking you to really simplify it here. But anyway, I mean, you've been to the situation before that playoffs. It's going to be a long marathon for the cup. You've been on the winning side, so what kind of things does it take? What kind of values do you uphold in this situation?
I think you have to have a belief in your team, yourself and your team. We are a good team. We know that. We've proven that already. And you can't change too much what has been successful for us. So the way we play during the whole year, that's the confidence. We have built that confidence. And that's us. That's TPS hockey. And that's how we should continue playing, even in playoff. Yes, it's going to be a lot more emotions out there because it's playoff time. And but you still have to have the main focus is to play the way we have played the whole year. And that's the key, I think, to any success, or any championship teams, that you keep on playing what has been successful for you.